Check this out. Distracted walking. Look both ways before you cross the street because texting while walking could soon be illegal. There's a new bill in New York that'd make it a crime to cross streets with your eyes glued to your phone, checking messages, texting, and the proverbial whatnot. So we want to know, do you think it should be illegal to text while walking across the street? Go to abc10.com/vote. Before we get into this, listen to what one guy in New York had to say about this.
People should, if they're going to get killed crossing the street because they're not paying attention, that's their fault. I don't know why you need to legislate common sense.
Ta-da! Right. Dun, 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 dun.
Big government.
Yeah, well, it's like people don't like government, and then they want government, and then make up your mind. So what do you think?
Okay, so I looked this up. There's two ways to look at this. As an individual, why would anybody get in your personal business and make a law about it? But from the policy people, their perspective, they see thousands of accidents. In 2011, 2,000 people injured or worse by texting while walking. So if you see those kind of stats on your desk, what are you to do if your job is to protect people, maybe even from themselves?
That's the whole thing.
Right.
That's common sense. The New York guy had a lot of common sense in that. Okay. We do local and national headlines. We do Daily Blend. I know you're busy. Brittany's busy. Get us going here, Britt, with traffic.
All right, at 5:31, I want to show you a live look. Take a look at your screen. Carlos is headed to Donner Summit, but you can see he is stuck in traffic. This is taking place 80 eastbound near State Route 20. We know there's a jackknife tractor trailer in that area. We are also concerned with a fuel leak. Traffic at a crawl, as you can see. And take a look at your screen. You can see the driving conditions with the wet roadways and snow. As you plan your morning, you'll need to take 20 or 49. We're going to hear from Carlos and find out exactly what's going on throughout the morning. Let's talk about what also you need to know. We're still concerned with an overturned car. We're sending our traffic team out here right now. This is taking place on US 50 westbound ramp to Hazel Avenue. The roadways are wet, so this is a concern. As you head out on any ramp this morning, take it nice and slow. But to avoid this problem, you'll want to take Sunrise Boulevard. And Rob Carlmark, I got to say, the app told me the roadways are going to be wet. Going to need an umbrella, and you've been saying it for more than 24 hours.
Hey, you know what? This is our world right now. It doesn't really matter what the calendar says. And we've been hyping this thing for a while because when you get serious rain like this and snow in the mountains, you got to get ahead of it and you got to just sound the alarm, because when you don't expect it and it hits you, it can cause a lot of problems, as we're seeing in the mountains right now. We've got more showers today. Even though everything's wet already, expect more to come. We've got some thunderstorms and more Sierra snow. I don't think the snow is going to stop all day long in the mountains today. 50s to start off. We've got 30s up high. Look how much we warm up. 5 degrees by 1 p.m. So you need a jacket no matter what happens, rain or not. Now, we are not done because we saw the first wave move through last night in the valley. It's in the mountains in the Sierra right now. It's snowing hard, it's windy, it's a mess. And then for the valley, it's kind of quiet, but we're not done yet. That little lobe off the coast has got to rotate through, meaning more showers, more thunderstorm potential, and we're not done until, I would say, the middle of the night for the valley, and it's still snowing in the mountains. What about a dry period? Rob, I get it. It's raining, it's snowing, it's weird, whatever. When is it going to stop? In the valley, it is going to stop tomorrow. You've got a dry day, even into the evening. If you have evening plans in the valley, it's not going to rain tomorrow. But by Saturday afternoon, it's coming back. Back to you.
Hey guys, this is our current situation on I-80. It is now closed. Caltrans blocked off the interstate. We had to pull off on this off-ramp there. You can see the on-ramp also closed. This is right at the Nyack entrance. Lots of snow falling right now and sticking to the ground. We're gonna have to pull off at this gas station. We heard Brittany talking about that jackknife, the big rig at I-80 East at State Route 20. Traffic was backed up for miles. This is about, I'd say, 6 miles away from where we're at right now. We know that we saw Game and Fish. We also saw environmental health and Nevada County officials and Caltrans vehicles drive past us earlier this morning and trying to check that out. We also saw a tow truck hoping to pull out that jackknife big rig. But again, as I mentioned, I-80 East closed temporarily right at the Nyack exit. We had to pull off at this exit and pull off here at this gas station. But obviously you can see snow sticking to the ground. Hey, it's snow in May. It's cute and beautiful. Yeah, it's kind of causing some inconveniences out here. We'll send it back over to you guys.
Man, I feel like I'm on the 360, log on the 360 tour here. Carlos, that's
You're welcome. You didn't expect this in May, did you, Walt?
No, are you dizzy? Are you guys doing spin-outs and donuts on purpose here? Or what? Am I right?
How you doing, Mark Willis? Are you dizzy?
Yeah, fun. Yay.
Spinning, right?
Yeah, listen to Willis. Yeah, this is an awesome time. Okay, guys, stay safe, and we'll visit again, obviously. A lot of trucks pulled over and people playing it safe. All right. CAL FIRE has released the official cause of the Camp Fire in Butte County, confirming what we reported weeks ago. CAL FIRE says PG&E fire lines there in the Pulga area did cause the fire. There was also a second ignition point near the intersection of Concow and Rim Roads. The Camp Fire was the deadliest and most destructive wildfire in state history, burning a total of 153,000 acres and 18,000 buildings. 85 people lost their lives. PG&E has already filed for bankruptcy to negotiate a plan to pay out tens of billions of dollars in damages. All right, for the first time in months, some families who were displaced by the Camp Fire are now getting help from the feds. FEMA has opened a temporary housing site in Oroville. It'll house 40 families through July of next year. And while some are calling the new site a success, FEMA leaders say their work is not over.
Got a long way to go yet, so while we've got this site up and running, we're looking ahead at the other sites that we've got to work on. So we're definitely excited about this one, but we still are driving full steam ahead.
FEMA has plans to open similar sites in Gridley and Chico, providing housing for more than 400 families. Here now, some other stories making headlines right now.
Deadly crop dusting crash. This morning, federal officials are looking at what went wrong when two crop dusters collided in the air above Sutter County. It happened about noon yesterday near Pleasant Grove. The pilots were both killed. Alabama abortion bill. The state's governor has signed the most restrictive abortion law in the nation, outlawing it in almost all cases. More than a dozen states have recently passed laws restricting abortion, all aimed at getting the issue before the Supreme Court. A near brush with death. A helicopter pilot escaped after this terrifying crash in New York City. Watch as the chopper spins right into the Hudson River.
Helicopter just crashed.
The pilot was the only one on board. He stood on a flotation device until a passing ferry boat picked him up.
That is your Daily Blend. If you have something you want to share with us, please use the hashtag MorningBlend10. And to get more stories like these right to your inbox, straight in, a nonstop flight, sign up for our Daily Blend newsletter by texting the word email to 916-321-3310 or just sign up at abc10.com/email.